You served, you contributed, you committed. And now the uniform is coming off. The mission is completed and you're stepping into something new. If you're watching this, you'll be asking, who am I now? The transition from military life to civilians, or the transition as civilian to military life, is not just a change of address or schedule. It touches identity, emotions, purpose, and relationships. In this video, we'll walk together through some of the universal insecurities people often face during and after service, and we'll share practical ways to work through them, including powerful affirmations you can use to reclaim your narrative. One of the most common feelings is, I don't know who I am without the uniform. During service, you had a clear identity, rank, role, mission, but when that shifts, it can feel like the ground has moved under your feet. Research shows the transition from service to civilian life often brings major adjustments in daily routine, social support, self-worth, and employment. What helps is reflecting back on the values you carried in service: discipline, teamwork, integrity, and ask, how do you want to bring those into your next chapter? Create a structured routine again. Goal setting, meaningful daily habits. Explore new missions. Volunteer, mentor, train others. Find roles where the sense of service continues. My service shaped who I am. Now I define who I become. I bring mission-driven values into every new chapter of my life. I am valuable regardless of uniform or title. Now, next one is feeling misunderstood or isolated. It's easy to feel disconnected. Civilian life often doesn't reflect the same rhythms you live during service. The camaraderie, the structure, the shared language, they were all real. Losing that can feel lonely. Many veterans describe a sense of not being fully seen or misunderstood by family, friends, or coworkers who weren't in the military. Here's what helps. Seek out a peer groups or network where people do get it. Even one conversation helps. Share your story, even if you think no one will understand. Just being seen helps break isolation. Build a buddy system, someone you trust who can say, I'm here, I hear you. Some affirmations are, I am seen, my story matters. I am connected with others who understand, and I welcome those who seek to understand. I don't have to walk this path alone. Okay. Next is anxiety, hypervigilance, and restlessness. In the military, you are trained to stay alert. That survival mode served you well then, but it may begin to serve you less now. Trouble relaxing, sleeping problems, startle reactions, these are common. Now, this is what helps. Build a consistent wind-down routine before bed, screen time off, quiet space, something calming. Practice grounding techniques, slow breathing, body scan. Notice your senses in the moment. Physical activity helps regulate the nervous system. Walk, run, whatever your body enjoys. If you're feeling stuck, reach out for professional help. It's a strength, not a weakness. Some affirmations. I am safe in this moment. My body knows I am safe. I allow myself to rest. I release unnecessary alertness. I am calm. I am present. I am in control of this moment. The next one is guilt, moral injury, and what ifs. Some of the hardest burdens are internal. Guilt for decisions made, survivor's guilt, moral injuries, where what you experienced or did conflicts with your own values. These can quietly erode self-worth. Here's what helps. Name the moral injury. Give it voice so it stops working only in silence. Remember, you made the decisions under extreme conditions. You did your duty in context. Consider acts of service now. Acting on your values in everyday life helps heal the wound of disconnection. Self-compassion is key. Kindness for your past self. Recognition of your resilience. Here's some affirmations. I honor my experiences and the choices I made under pressure. I forgive myself for what I could not control. I grow from it. I bring integrity forward into what I do today. Here's another one. Fear of weakness, career transition worries. You were trained to be strong, to lead, to endure. Asking for help, switching careers, learning new civilian skills, and may feel like you're admitting you're not cut out. But in fact, it's exactly how growth happens. The transition to civilian employment is real and often challenging. How do you translate military skills to civilian life? How do you feel confident in a new field? Here's what helps. Recognize your military skills are valuable. Leadership, discipline, teamwork, mission, focus. Learn to speak them in civilian terms. Set realistic milestones. Small wins count. Use SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time measured. For example, each day I'd like to go on a walk for 30 minutes for the first month until I get my life underway, and then I will either increase it or change it after that. That's a SMART goal. It's specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, it's realistic, and it's time measured. Remember, make it for you. For you, it is special, and it's supposed to fit you. If you can't walk 30 minutes, then try it for 15 minutes. Affirmations you can say. Be open to learning and change. Every new step builds confidence. Ask for help. Career coaches, mentors, veteran support, employment services. Now, affirmations you can say. My strength includes asking for help when I need it. My skills are transferable and valuable. I am capable of growth, change, and success in new areas. Physical health, changing bodies and invisible wounds. The body carries service too. Injuries, chronic pain, changes in fitness, invisible wounds of the brain or spirit, these become part of the story too. They can challenge how you feel about yourself. Here's what helps. Focus on what your body can do now and set goals based on this current reality. Work with professionals who understand veteran health. Choose activities you enjoy, not just what you are used to do, in ways that honor your body's present capabilities. Practice gratitude for your body's resilience, not just its limitations. Here's some affirmations. My body has carried me through service. I honor it now with care and respect. I listen to my body. I give it what it needs. My value is not defined by physical performance alone. Remember, these insecurities don't mean you failed. They mean you're human. They mean you're in transition, and that's okay. Take one affirmation each morning. Pair it with a small action. Every day you are writing a new chapter. If any of this ever becomes overwhelming, persistent hopelessness, thoughts of harming yourself, the feeling you can't go on, you do not have to face it alone. Reach out to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs Crisis Helpline. It's available by dialing 988, then press 1. Your service matters. Your future matters. You matter. Thank you for your service, and thank you for being here today, taking another step forward.